How did Japan become such a powerful nation? Japan has now become the third most powerful economy in the world. If we talk about their history of somewhere after the samurais, it was the Shogun era, which went on from 1650 to 1850. The country was completely isolated for these 200 years, divided and ruled by feudal lords. The country did not have any sort of legal system during this time. And it lacked a foreign policy and cross-border trade. Which is why the country was divided in its own different regions and was isolated from the outside world. It saw an end to the feudal lords while showing the country the most peaceful 40 years. They built a common establishment in the country and started an elected parliament. The country invested in a common tax system and focused on developing it. They made their foreign trade really strong and made a proper legal system for trading, while focusing on education for the children of their country. They strengthened their moral characteristics and integrity. And by 1905, when Russia tried to conquer them, they defeated the country. However, the country lacked natural resources like steel, wood and gold in their own country. They started attacking the countries around them from Korea to Russia to China, and this led to the World War I. After which they fought again in World War II, and on 7th of December, 1941, they attacked Pearl Harbor. This was their mistake, as this later triggered the Americans to attack Hiroshima and Nagasaki on August 1945. By 2nd of September 1945, the country was doing so bad that they had to surrender to America. They signed a peace treaty on the condition that Japan would not build their army, and would rather get all the support, ammunition and funds from America. Their demilitarization was established, and the country asked the cleverest people to focus on business. So, the army men turned into businessmen, and companies like Nissan and Toyota that made military vehicles started making passenger and commercial cars. Sony used to make binoculars for the Japanese military, they now started making cameras. They bounced back so quick, and they never used any sort of risk-averse in their business and started quality movement in the country. They did not want to make any more mistakes, so they became the best at perfection in the entire world. They could be counted on for quality, reliability and even durability. Capitalist and communist countries went through a Cold War era from 1947 to 1991. That time Russia was very quick to join forces with a lot of countries. Japan maintained great relationships with the United States of America just for the same reasons. The country planned everything accordingly and made their economy grow. And they became the first non-white country to venture into the Olympics. All Japan saw is growth from then on, and that got them to their state as the third most powerful economy in the world.